Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon from the PocketPixels server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. We are here in the lobby. All the stuff you need to come onto the server is in the description as always, and as always, this series is sponsored by PocketPixels. So without further ado, let's jump onto the Yellow server. And today, what I want to do is work on a storage room, because right now, this is our storage solution. It's these, like, 6 chests, and that's not exactly great. So, here we have our breeding area that we made last episode, and today, we're going to carve out a space right down here at this level, and this will become our storage room, so that we can properly store all of our things. Also, before I forget, just a reminder, next weekend, that's the weekend of the 25th through the 27th, there's going to be a build contest on the server, a competition. The theme is fantasy medieval stuff. I will be one of the judges. So if you want to partake in that competition, again, everything you need is in the description to pop onto the server and build some cool stuff, and then I'll help judge it and choose a winner and all that kind of stuff. And there's prizes for everybody, even for just participating. Even if you don't win, there's still prizes and stuff. So yeah, should be good. But anyway, without further ado, let me dig out some space right down here, and we'll get started on this storage room. Alright, my friends, I think I've got it all dug out. Let's just pop down here. I think everything here is dug out. We've got sort of everything ready to go, and everything is already kind of laid out as well. So this section right here is going to be the floor, and I think we're kind of going to stick with the same block palette that we went with for the breeding area as well, because I think it looks pretty good, and it'll flow nicely, because you have to go through the breeding area to get down here. So this whole section, everything that we're laying out right now, this is essentially going to be the floor, right? And we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections for chests, but then we'll also have another larger section here, and I don't exactly know how I want to do this. I might put like a crafting area over here and then like a couple of chests, or I might just make it all chests. I don't know. But I'm going to get that figured out. First things first, though, we got to get the floor in here, and this will also help prevent things from spawning. So we're just using these temple blocks. We used these last time. These are a block that is added specifically by Pixelmon. They are craftable as well. If we look here, it's made with sandstone and stone brick. So they're really not super expensive, and I think they honestly look like really nice. But I just bought them at the block shop. Also, I had someone last time comment, like, why do you buy everything in the block shop? Why don't you actually, like, you know, grind for the resources and stuff? And the thing is, like, I don't have to grind for the resources. So, like, why would I? It's not a, like, that's not what Pixelmon is about, if that makes sense. Like, I don't play Pixelmon to play Minecraft. I play Pixelmon to play Pokemon in Minecraft, if that makes sense. You know? Like, there will be plenty of Minecraft grinding when the next season of Hermitcraft starts. So, for now, I will continue to just buy all of the blocks that I need, because, you know, in-game currency is there for a reason. You might as well use it, and it's cheap, and it can save me, like, hours upon hours of time, because I also have a life outside of YouTube, which is kind of why there, like, hasn't been a whole lot of, like, YouTube videos lately. Real life is a thing. And, yeah, it is what it is. But it's fine. I'm gearing up for the new season of Hermitcraft when that starts in a bit. You know, I've got some other stuff going on. Like, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Oh, and when Hermitcraft starts up, I'm sure those of you who are watching this will wonder, yes, Pixelmon will continue. Okay, so there's our floor. This is our space, right? Now what we need to do is actually turn this into something that more resembles an actual storage room. So the plan is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one, we'll kind of bring this over. Like so. So we're going to make kind of like an outline, I guess you would say, right? And each of these little chest areas is going to be 7 wide by 4 tall. So that's essentially the plan. And then we can just bring this along right here. It would help if I lined it up right. There we go. Much better. Okay. And then these sections will each be devoted to chests. So we're just going to put our chests in there once we get our outline done. And there we go. Okay, so that'll be sort of the chest looking dealio thing. And then back here, I think we're going to use white concrete for the like backdrop, right? I think it'll look nice. So we'll go like this, and we can just fill in this whole thing with white concrete. And then up at the very top, we could either leave that blank, or we could put in some sort of slab, because we can't use a full block. Chests will not open if they are directly underneath a full block, as you can see. So we're going to need either a transparent block, like a stair or a slab, or to just leave it blank altogether. And I think I want to go with a slab, probably. Yeah, probably like quartz. Probably like quartz slabs is going to be the way to go. So like we'll just make a bunch of these. And then these will just get popped in right here, like so. And then that's where the chest will then go in here. We can fit 4 by 7 wide. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me go ahead and get the rest of those walls put in, and we'll see how it looks. All right, my friends, I have it all taken care of. So we got our walls and everything in place. So now what we need to do is sort out a little bit of other stuff. So let's actually grab some white concrete here. I've decided I actually want this to be sort of our crafting area, and I'm going to scoot that in just a little bit. We're going to put some trapdoors here so that I can put an ender chest right there. And then I think we'll just put a couple of furnaces and a crafting bench, like right here. Maybe even another furnace here and here. And then right here is where I'll put the ender chest. And then we've got kind of like a little space, which I think will look nice. And then maybe here we can just put some extra chests and things. Speaking of chests, I need to craft a bazillion chests? Really? You're not gonna let me do it this way? Okay, well, I guess I'll just do it the old... Wait a minute, we got this book, don't we? Ha! Got it. Alright, it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna need an absolutely absurd amount of chests. So, I'll get these crafted up. Start with 3 stacks for now. And then what we're going to do is basically just put in chests. Wait. Oh, that's right. 1.12, they hadn't made the change yet. I still need to use trap chests. Oh, that's going to be rough. Okay. Well, it's fine. Let me do some math. Okay, if I have done my math correctly, I should have just enough iron from mining out this area and the breeding area. So each one of these sections is 7 wide, right, and 4 high. So we need 4 rows of regular chests, which would be a total of 32 chests, and then we need 3 columns of trapped chests, which would be 24 trap chests, and that's for each section. So then we got to multiply that by 6, which means that for this entire room, we need 192 chests and 144 trap chests. And I think I have just enough. So let's make a stack of tripwire hooks. That right there is 128. And then I need roughly an additional 20. So let's go like so. And like that should be basically just enough. And I still have a tiny bit of iron left over, but not much. So it's fine. Let me get this all crafted up. Also, for those of you who are like new to Minecraft and haven't been playing this game for like literally ever, like I have, back in the olden days, before chests could be placed directly next to each other without any restriction, it used to be that in order to do large quantities of chests in a room like this, you had to use both trap chests and regular chests. So these are regular chests, and right here we got trap chests, and then we switch back to normal chests, and then trap chests, like so. It used to be that you couldn't just put chests next to each other. How Minecraft has changed over the years. But anyway, I'm going to get all of the chests put in here. Let's see, we're on trapped. Get all of the chests put in like this. And then when we're done, we just seal it back up like so. And that is what one section will look like. And then we can label these with item frames or whatever. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, all the chests are in, so now it's a matter of figuring out lighting. Oh, also, I think here I'm going to put some automatic anvils. So let's actually buy those real quick. Machine shop. Here we go. We'll just swing up here, and I just need like 4 mechanical anvils. And what those do, they make Pokeballs for you. So pretty useful if you want to make your own rather than buying Pokeballs from the store. And that's kind of one of the few things that I think is really worth crafting, because Pokeballs can get really expensive really fast. When you really start going like hard on catching Pokemon, you will go through so many Pokeballs. So it adds up pretty quick, and they're not like ridiculously expensive to make. So next thing to figure out, I think, is lighting. And I think what I want to do is put in some sea lanterns. I think that's the level we want to put them in. That looks about right. So let's get rid of all these torches. And we'll just go boop, boop. Oh no! I'm breaking things that I didn't want to break. You go back. There we go. Put one here, here, there, and there. And we'll just put all of those in. That'll give us a little bit of light. Looks like stuff is going to, unfortunately, spawn down here no matter what I do for lighting, because like I've had this whole thing lit up fairly well and stuff was still spawning. So like, I don't know. Also, let's put maybe some trapdoors right there. I think that might look a little bit better. Yeah, for sure. So I don't know that we necessarily need to do too much more. It's a little dark in the center of each of these for my taste. So let's find our center block. Looks like it's right here, right where I'm standing. And let's just maybe do a lantern like that. Just hang down a little lantern from the ceiling. Might make things look a little bit nicer. Okay, there's our center block. Put that one in there. And then again, center block there. Okay, so those are hanging down from this portion. That all looks pretty good, I think. That is a decent amount of storage space. It's not the biggest storage room I've ever made, but I'm probably not going to need like tons and tons and tons of stuff because this isn't really like a traditional Minecraft playthrough where it's going to be, you know, I want all of the different resources and I'm going to be automating it. It's like I'm pretty much just going to be getting stuff like as I need it. So I don't need 50,000 chests and some like massive storage room, even though this is already like this is pretty good sized. I mean, it's what, like, I don't know, is a lot of chests, but this should get the job done. And if I need to expand it, I mean, I certainly can. If I come over to this side and we look at the map, you can see, like, I still, the storage room started about here. I could probably go another section, maybe even two, before I'm out of my, like, plot area here. So I've got more space to expand if I have to, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I think this will probably be fine just like this, and that will give us storage for all of our stuff, which is great. So it looks like the town has continued to grow at least a fair amount. I'm just kind of doing a flyover right now so that I can update my map. I don't know. I think the reason I can fly is because I was given the VIP rank. I'm not sure. I know you can get like fly tokens as well. You can like buy them on the global trade store or whatever and buy them from other players or like, I'm not really sure. Actually, I don't know. That was how it was on the last server, but I don't know how it is on this one. But either way, I can fly. So this is me flying to update my journey map. But it looks like the growth of the town has slowed down a little bit from that initial rush. So I think what I'm going to do is now at this point, I think I'm perfectly fine with people claiming more plots. If you want to build more stuff, feel free, like, to claim additional plots. And if you want to claim, like, multiple plots right next to each other, I'm fine with that too. But I would say, like, limit it to, I'd say, like, at most 6. 6 is probably the most, like 6 plots that are all right next to each other. And then what you would do is kind of just like I've done here with my house, you just sort of merge them all into one big plot. So you would delete the road, like if you were to claim these two, right? Like you would delete this road right in the middle, and you would just claim everything in between, and then this basically just becomes one big plot. But yeah, like as long as we're good with the grid, like as long as it's still sticking to the grid system and stuff, I think I'm perfectly fine with people claiming additional space at this point so that the town can continue to grow and we can continue to get more builds and stuff in here. Because like looking around, there's some really cool stuff. Like I love this tower with like the water wheel here. That's super cool. There's all sorts of good stuff that's being built, and it's really fun to like fly around and just kind of see, you know, people's creativity. That's part of the reason that I'm looking forward to the build contest this coming weekend so much. Next, it'll be like roughly 1 week from the time that this video goes out is when that building competition is happening. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. They're like, what kind of a theme? I'm like, well, fantasy medieval is like my jam, so that seems like the most sensible thing. And then like we picked out some Pokemon as like prizes that kind of are fantasy medieval themed, and like I don't know, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's sort of the deal with this whole thing. And I think at this point, I'm pretty happy with our progress for this episode. The storage room was the big thing I wanted to get done. Next episode, I don't know. Maybe next episode we'll do breeding? That's so much explaining, though. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up right here. If you enjoyed the video,